The original can legitimately lay claim to having started the modern crossover segment. On this edition of Test Drive, the 5th generation Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. When it was launched, the recreational activity vehicle with four-wheel drive, or RAV4, it was an odd-looking duck with a side-hinged tailgate that was attached to the wrong side of the vehicle. Since then, it's morphed into the segment's major player. This time around, it comes with more of everything, which is going to make it an even stronger player. Now, the cabin of this RAV4 Hybrid is very nicely conceived. It's spacious, it's got all of the right safety kit and a good infotainment system that supports Apple CarPlay. There are, however, two nits to pick. First of all, this faux leather, well, it's not the best I've seen. The other problem, if you don't have an iPhone, you're out of luck because this thing does not support Android Auto. There's no noise here because this is a hybrid, and hybrids don't make noise. The hybrid system arrives with a 2.5-litre four-cylinder engine that delivers 176 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque. It works with an electric motor that delivers another 118 horsepower and 149 pound-feet of torque, an electronically controlled continuously variable transmission, and a 1.6 kilowatt-hour battery. The final part of the equation is the rear electric motor. It gives the RAV4 an all-wheel drive extension and adds another 54 horsepower and 89 pound-feet of torque. Toyota says the system has a net output of 219 horsepower. It sure feels like a lot more because it puts some real spring in the hybrid step. Now, because of all of the electrics at play, this hybrid is actually about a second faster than the regular gasoline model. In this case, the hybrid gets you to 100k in about 8.5 seconds. But that is not this car's forte. It boils down to fuel economy. Now, during the test, we got an average of 6 litres per 100 kilometres, which is better than many small cars. And this thing, it is not small. The hybrid system can be tailored to suit the focus of the drive. EV mode, when it's available, uses the battery to deliver an electric-only drive. Eco emphasises fuel economy, but it feels lifeless. Normal is great for everyday driving, however, sport is the mode of choice. Yes, it sacrifices outright fuel economy, but it brings the powertrain to life. There's also a trail mode, which gives the RAV4 Hybrid some mild off-road ability. A gnarly cottage road is about the extent of it. Now, there is a ton of backseat space in this RAV4. There's plenty of room for 2 adults and a third if it's actually needed. Now, when you move further back, this thing has got yet more space. There's 1,060 litres with the seats upright, and if you fold the whole lot down, that grows to 1,976 litres. The XSE arrives with a sport-tuned suspension with firmer springs and shocks, along with 225 60R18 tyres. The combination transforms the RAV4 from an urban runabout to something that can actually hold its own in a corner. In the pylon test, the RAV stayed flat and the response to steering input was quick and reassuring. No, it's not a sports car, but it sure does a credible impersonation. What I did not like was the rather mushy brake pedal feel. It makes it awkward to modulate. Now, the RAV4 was and remains a solid package. It's suitably quick, it's comfortable, it handles well, and of course it's got the required utility. Its forte, however, is if you go with the hybrid. You also get exceptional fuel economy.